there, everybody. I'm Stitch Kitten, and it's Christmas time. Christmas time. I don't know if you guys are doing Christmas where you're at, or if you're doing other holidays, or whatever the heck, but enjoy Christmas time, or your holidays, or whatever you're doing. And today, I'm gonna draw some cute little Christmas things. Uh, and we're gonna hang out with brand new cat cameo. Wow. They're so cute, guys. They're actually adorable. Also, they've been getting along so good this last week. It's kind of crazy. Uh, I haven't even seen them, like, really get pissy with each other. It's great. They're just pals. They're just pals this week. I mean, not that they're not normally pals, but, like, just straight pals. Like, unambiguous pals. It's great. Uh, yeah. Anyway, I didn't have like a real plan for what to draw today other than just like I figured we could use some cheer and some holiday vibes. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like cheer and holiday vibes are called for this week for everyone. Uh so let's figure out how to put some cheer and holiday vibes in here, shall we? Uh I think we probably will still. Excuse me. I think I may be still a touch sick, but we will drink the coffee. We will stay here in my house and not bother people. It'll be great. Uh, and I'll draw with you guys. So let's see. I do want to draw some cats, I think. That was what I was going to say, but I don't know if I'm going to draw like cosplay cats today. I think probably the cats will be side characters. Uh in like some Christmas scenes. I think uh maybe you know what, guys, maybe right just as an easy low ball to start off with, I will draw some cats in boxes cuz cats like boxes, just in case that wasn't uh really common knowledge for all of you guys. And what better way to combine cats and Crimbus than by putting them in some Crimbus boxes? That seems like a perfect way to get some easy art in here and get my brain doing some art things. Because, yeah, we are clearly not cranking all of the creative gears quite yet, but we'll get there. This one's the warm up. Cats in boxes. That's gotta be. Alright. And if you guys have any suggestions, like I said, this one is really, uh, really unstructured, kind of like just Christmas free draw day. So if you guys want me to draw like elves or something, and you see, you see a gift box and you go, oh my gosh, can you like put my name or my user or my like mom or something on that gift box, whatever the heck. Go ahead and this is a give me suggestions kind of day, so I will be taking plenty, I'm sure. Uh, I think so. One of my cats loves to tip every single box over onto its side like it's a cave, and then the other one will just like hop into them. Uh Actually, you know what? They both do both. I'm lying. I'm spreading misinformation on the internet, but they will one of them like gracefully jumps into boxes. The other one does like this bunny hop. It's actually so cute. He like wiggles his butt and then leaps with like all 4 feet at the same time off the ground, like straight up. It's adorable. That's the gray one up top in the tower there. I guess maybe at this angle it's hard to even tell that there's a cat up there in the tower. There is in the tower also a cat. The cat by the window is the first cat cameo, but there are two in that picture. Did you see it? I could put little red circles or something. Like they're spooks. Like they're spooks hiding out in the photo. Oh, whoops. I'm drawing behind the cat cameo a little bit. Oh well. I will just not care about making that ribbon all that fancy, and I will whoops. And I hit the camera. Gosh darn it, guys. I'm over a bunch at the moment, but hopefully I can get this cute little cat in a box done, and then you guys will decide it was worth sitting here and watching me fail for a little bit. I think this one is asleep. The one in the box is that's tipped over is asleep, I think. Uh he's just hanging out in the box. But also somebody must have forgotten to come find him or something because he's been here a while and he fell asleep. And then we'll have one that's in like a shorter box. Maybe this had like some sweaters or pants or socks or something in it. Just kind of bunched up as cats do. This one is awake. He didn't fall asleep. And he's staring at the other one, waiting to see if the other one will wake up. That's pretty stinking cute. I'm gonna drink some coffee so I sound a little less nasty. I guess maybe if I was gonna say if I use my little nose thingy, I'll also sound less gross, but I don't know where I put that apparently. Because I'm a little silly and I misplace things a lot. well. Oh, hi, Michelle. It's a puppy, guys. Oh, he was just saying hi. Missile is the gray one. He's the sweetie on the chair in the photo. The one that is more obvious in that photo, but usually less obvious just around. He stands out against the red chair, but he's usually kind of a void. I don't know if you guys can tell from that photo where he's like disappearing into the pillow behind him. Uh, Man, maybe I should get a cough drop or something. I do sound bad today. Or just find my nasal thingy. You know what? I'm pretty sure it's just in my out bag, so I will grab that and come right back. I won't even turn the camera off cuz I swear I'll be right back. I was correct. It was just in my fucking uh I don't know. I say it's a purse, but it's not a purse. I call it my purse just cuz I'm used to I am an AFAB person. I have been socialized as a girl and I call my bag my purse even if it's like a backpack. So, it's like a men's handbag. Uh but I don't want to say handbag either. That sounds really formal. So, what do you guys call your like bag that you take outside if you're not a person with boobs? Shrug. Or if you are a person with boobs who doesn't like using the word purse, cuz I don't. But I do. Use it, I mean. So who knows? Who knows what I could use instead? Many other choices. I'm just rambling and stalling cuz whew, yeah, my sinuses are not doing it this morning apparently, guys. I will have to keep drinking the coffee. Hopefully some of those histamines in my system. Actually, is that the one that even is I don't know. I don't know which one is produced naturally in your immune system. I don't remember. I'm bad at vocab. Sorry, guys. I want to add some more obvious Christmassy decorations to the flat box, but I also am drawing a little bit of a blank on what I could put on, like, I don't know, I drew it really short, so it's kind of weird to like, oh, you know what? What if I put like I could put like some strings kind of like part way on it, like they're on it and kind of hanging there, but they're loose, like they were all tied up. Uh, Never mind. I don't like that. I lied. I lied again. I would keep spreading misinformation to you guys about my art. Sorry. That joke is way less funny when I don't have the energy for it. I'll stop. I'm I will wake up. I will wake up in a second. I promise. I don't know. I don't know why, mm, okay. Okay. Ah. Guys, I miss breathing. I think that's all that's what this is. It's I have already not gotten to breathe for so much of the year now, and like now I'm sick or something. I'm having a little pity party. I think that's what this is. I'm sorry. I'm the one who needs the holiday cheer. It's me. Not that I'm sure you guys couldn't have guessed that, but my poor sinuses and throat and nasal passages. Actually, those I said, yeah, I said sinuses. Anyway, uh if you guys get to breathe where you're at and your air quality is really good, just like, you know, take a breath for me so I could breathe through you guys vicariously. Thank you. Uh I miss it. Did you do it? I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the vicarious air. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Everyone who took a vicarious breath for me. You guys are the real ones. Okay. Let's get back to drawing the cats. I'll figure it out. I'm just gonna put a frickin' bow on it. That's what Christmas is all about anyway, right? Just put a frickin' bow on it. Put a frickin' bow on it. Whoa. And some more little ribbons. And then should we draw Mushi and Missile in the boxes for Christmas spirit, or should it be just, why would it not be Mushi and Missile? What am I saying? Uh I think Missile will be staring at Mushi from the box. I think that's how this is going to work out. And Missile is a void, so we'll just color him in for now at least. And okay, yeah, no, I was trying to decide if that was going to be dark enough that it would show up on camera against the gray. It definitely is. Ta-da! It's a Michelle in a box. He's so cute. My cats, will get in the boxes that are little trays like this from drinks or juice or whatever, and then let us carry them around like it's a carriage ride. Not for very long, but every once in a while, if they're real cozy and loafed up, Missile will let me more than Mushi, I think. But admittedly, I have probably tried less with Mushi. I think Mushi likes the rides less in general, though. Missile really likes being carried around. Mushi would rather sit with you. Missile will like it if you carry him around, and then as soon as you sit down, he will decide that that has been enough, and he will get up now. They are very different kitties. It's good for them to have each other. That was something that I think it's one of those things where like people say it and you really don't get the importance of it until like you experience it for yourself. It's just one of those things, like there are plenty of fish in the sea, or like you just need to get through it. Like it's one of those things where like in the moment it's like man, I ain't listening to that shit, but like also it's actually good advice. Um it's just like, yeah, you should have like a second pet for most kinds of animals, probably. Like I had originally agreed with my roomies, been like, yeah, we're gonna get just the one cat, that's gonna be fine, we don't need like two cats, even though lots of stuff says you should have two cats. uh there's like three people in our house, clearly that's enough interaction for a cat, like, duh, it's gonna be fine. um but yeah, no, I think one, I have talked with my roomies a little bit, and I think there's a possibility we got our cat a little bit before he was supposed to be away from his ma. Uh, Even though the person giving him to us assured us that he was old enough, I think there's a chance that he was not. And also like his litter mates and stuff, because I think the rescue that we have is actually way better with like his claws and like hurting things on accident. um Probably just cuz he has way more practice. uh and yeah, uh the the one that is not a rescue, I love him to pieces, but he was probably a little bit depresso, and we just were not enough for him by ourselves as people, because cats are not people. And I think that that is probably true for a lot of pets. Like, if you've got a dog, that's one thing, right? Like, a dog is really, for the most part, probably not gonna care about having another dog about. The dog is going to probably care. Just like, dogs have been genetic domesticated dogs. I mean, domesticated dogs have mostly genetically been bred to have the same kind of empathy and relationship, emotional attachment stuff that they would have towards other dogs to people. Like, they are very domestic animals. So the people have bred like pretty much everything we want in domestic, like subservient animals into them. So, like, if you have one dog, that's something. But, like, if you have a bird or a cat or, uh, you know, like lizards, stuff like that, a mouse, even maybe, uh, I don't know, rodents maybe. But I guess rodents are pack animals too. I don't know. I feel like there are a lot of animals that are not specifically bred domestic things where you, a human person, can probably give that thing as much attention as you have available, even if you have all day to sit around the house and be like codependent with that thing. There's probably very little chance that you are capable of giving it the social interaction that it actually needs as a person and not an animal that it is. Uh, or not the animal that it is, whatever that may be. And I think that was really true of my cats. I am so happy that we have the rescue, even though I was not gonna get the rescue. He's my little Christmas miracle this year. He gets to sit in my house and be extra member of the family for Christmas. He's so sweet. And I'm so happy to have him here and all of my roomies. And yeah, I'm appreciating my stuff and my situation because it's Christmas. Um, and they're so sweet. They're such sweeties. But yeah, I'm really glad that Missile and Mushi have each other now because they are real good friends. And Missile seems a lot happier. Uh, I don't know that this if this was because he just like didn't have enough time to figure it out with his litter mates, or if it was just like there wasn't really any reason for him to, and so he didn't. But uh Missile used to not really talk to us like at all, pretty much. Like, he was mostly silent unless something was urgent, right? Like, if he got caught in something and needed us to get him out, or hurt himself for something and was like saying ow for us to hear, stuff like that. Then, he would yell, but he wouldn't like just come say hi or anything like the rescue totally does all the time. And now, because the rescue has done it a little bit, Missile is also doing it a little bit. And I think that that is so sweet. Uh, I am so happy that he's feeling more cozy talking to us. And on top of feeling more cozy talking to us, he also, I think, has just been more active. And uh I think maybe he was a little depresso before. Oh, I flicked the camera again. Sorry. I have it closer to the page than normal, I think is what it is. Maybe I will back it up when we go to move the sketchbook. Um but yeah, they are so sweet, and I really think that probably having two cats has been way better than having one cat. And anybody I know who has birds will say the same thing about their birds, that their bird, like, or at least smaller birds. I don't know about larger things like parrots. I kind of assume it would be more true with things that live a really long time, like a parrot, but I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong on that one. I don't know very much about larger birds. Uh, Maybe not because of territory. I don't know. I don't know how larger birds work. Somebody would have to tell me about their parrot or something if you wanted me to comment further on that. But at least with the smaller birds that I've heard, or even like hamsters, which is a weird one because hamsters would totally fight and like hurt each other. Um, but I have heard people say that like domesticated hamsters will live a way longer time if you have uh just like pen mates for them, because it makes them less stressed, I guess. And stress is apparently like one of the most common ways that domestic hamsters die, just because they're small and usually not bred very well, and usually apparently they're kind of like goldfish, like they're kind of bred to send home with kids, not to die but kind of to die. So um yeah, it's a little bit sad, but uh if you actually want one, like, for a while, apparently that's a really good way to get them to live longer, is just to have two of them. I think probably of, I don't remember if it's of the same sex or if it's of the opposite sex. If it's the opposite sex, you probably have to, like, it can't be that there's maybe it is. I don't know. Somebody would have to do research on that if you want to. Maybe you're not supposed to have multiple hamsters. I genuinely am not that sure. I just know with my cats, it has been such a boon. Uh, and with small birds, I have seen it work out really well. I should stop extrapolating that onto other animals. I'm sure it's really not the same. But yeah, it has been so good for Mushi and Missile to have each other. Just like Missile has been a million times better. Also, he used to be way more anxious. Like, he's still not calm. He's still kind of skittish. But Missile used to jump at like everything. Like, we would walk at him a little too fast while he was like just chilling, and he knew we were there and he could see us, and he would run off. And I mean, he doesn't like, he's not scared of us, I don't think, or anything. He will like come and lay with us in the bed when we're still and things. He's just very nervous. Um, and so, uh, yeah, he's been a lot less anxious with Mushi around. We tried to give him like a bunch of stuff for making him calmer, like a noise thing and like one of those, not the scented collars, but just a collar with a bell on it so that he would like have some ambient noise that was like following him, because somebody said that that would be good, but he won't wear the collar. And depending on the noise that the bell makes, I think it annoys him. Uh, so yeah, I don't know. But and our vet didn't say it was like anything to worry about when I brought it up, other than, like, if he seemed more than normal. She just basically said some cats are anxious to us, I think, is the gist of what she said to me anyway when I asked about it. Um so yeah, he's just a nervous little butt. I keep hitting the camera. You know what, guys? Here. I'm gonna move the sorry, don't look if you don't want to watch me move the camera, but I'm gonna move the camera up like right now because I do not know how I keep bumping that, but it's gotta just be that I have it so much closer to my page than normal, so I'm gonna fix that right now so that you guys don't have to watch me keep hitting that camera. And, yeah, and then I will keep drawing the cats. I think they're coming out pretty cute so far. What do you guys think? I know I've been just kind of chatting, but, or I guess you guys could tell me what you think in a second when I tell you it's fine to look again. Okay, cool. Uh, Actually, I lied. It's not cool. I'm gonna fix it one more time, but you can look at it for a bit, because I'm gonna drink my coffee. It's a little crooked, and I don't want you guys to watch me draw slanted. But I think they're coming out real cute. It has taken me quite some time to finish this low ball, but it's the warm up. Surely the other ones will be faster. Maybe we'll just have to put cats in lots of Christmas uh hiding places or something. That sounds fun, right? Do you guys have Christmas hiding places we could put the cats? I could hide one in the chimney. I don't have a chimney, but somebody's chimney. Okay. Uh, okay. I'm gonna move the camera one more time, sorry, so that doesn't look quite so slanted. Excuse me. And it's still high enough up that I'm not gonna smack the crap out of it. Okay, you guys can look again. That should be fine. That looks pretty spot on, I think. About as close as I can ask for, measuring and adjusting everything by hand, probably. For the record, if you guys want to be a little bit impressed with me, this whole, like, oh, frick. Okay, I lied. Don't be impressed with me. I'm not even gonna tell you guys because I smacked the camera. God damn it. I'm so freaking clumsy, guys. This is terrible. Okay, I fixed it again. Uh, I was just gonna say if you wanted to be a little bit impressed with me, but now you can disregard that part and just hear the thing I was doing. But I was gonna say that I uh adjust the camera like 360 degrees, or actually whatever that is times itself, because it's on a sphere, like a little ballpoint joint, and I have to put it like parallel to the page and then also do that at the end of an adjustable armbar. So uh that is a little bit hard to do by hand. It takes some getting used to, I'll be honest. So, little round of applause for me. Thank you. Uh Appreciate it. I am gonna just give Mushy a white underside because he's just got white underbelly. Alright. I'm about to reveal Christmas secrets for you guys. Okay, are you ready? I am gonna tell all of you guys the secrets to collecting a stray cat. Okay? If you have a stray cat in your neighborhood and you want to like accidentally have that cat find its way into your house, I have some tips for you. I didn't do this with my cat, by the way. I just think it's funny. But also I kind of did, not on purpose though. I'm going to the joke here is I'm going to explain to you guys what it is I think that about my yard that let this cat decide that it was cool to come bother me and get into my house, and just some general tips and tricks about cats, okay? So, first off, cats are really skittish, like just really really skittish. So, if you and I decided he's also staring at Missile. Didn't I decided that right now. That's anyway. Um if you want a cat to come into your house and or yard, you can't really let that cat know that you want it to come into your house and or yard. Because if you try to like chase that cat or go after it to pet it or anything like that, it will run away. It just will. It doesn't matter how friendly the cat, I mean, unless that cat has been interacting with other human people, it will just run away from you. Uh, so if you want the cat, you can't let the cat know that you want the cat, okay? It's like hunting a deer's. Uh, you gotta be stealthy, okay? Okay, tip number 2. Cats really, really like just hanging around in the same areas. They are very much creatures of routine. So, if you would like to increase the chances of cats just like hanging out in your yard and possibly your home, just literally make your house and your yard like nice to be around. Like my yard is probably one of the cleanest yards in my neighborhood, and pretty much all the stray cats walk through it at least just to walk through, if not to hang out. Lots of the stray cats will hang out on my porch or in my yard. Uh there's lots of shade in my yard, and it's hot where I live. Cats like little shaded spaces to chill partway in the sun because they like being warm and not burnt. Um, Cats also really like running water. So if you wanted to have like a water fixture or uh I know cats I know that seems counterintuitive, but cats do actually like running water. They just don't want to be in it. They like uh the movement of the water. But I I mean, you're not gonna probably get them to go swimming or anything. Maybe don't get a pool or a lake. But if you just get like one of those cute little fountains, that's cat bait right there. I don't have one of those outside, but I have one of those in my office, and the cats do just kind of hang out under my desk where it is. And yeah, so tip number 2, just kind of have space for the cats available. Don't you don't necessarily need to be like putting out treats and stuff, cuz then you might just get random animals, but like just like spaces that the cats will like. Okay, tip number 3. If you notice that a cat is in one of these spaces and you are following tip number 1, where we don't want to like spook the cat, we don't want to come on too strong or nothing, uh then you might be thinking, well, how do I actually like get the cat to, be my cat then, if it's just gonna sit around? Well, when you notice the cat is just sitting around, you should also just go sit around. Find something to do, like take some paperwork with you or your phone, something chill, something where you are gonna be chill. So don't take like a rage game, don't take like Flappy Bird, don't take a book that makes you mad. Take like something chill and go be in the space where the cat is when you notice the cat is there. If you go out and the cat runs away, just leave. Just leave, because the point is to make the cat cozy. The cat is going to come to you if the cat is cozy. It's like the deers, guys. uh it's really hard. It's all about willpower. Do not, I know it's so hard because everybody wants to go and pet the cat, but do not go pet the cat. Just sit, just chill, be chill. Okay, so tip 3, zen. Tip 3, unreasonable amounts of zen. And tip 4 is also unreasonable amounts of zen, because it's just you have to wait. You just have to wait until the cat is interested in you, because cats are not domestically bred like dogs. They are North American invasive species that eats all the birds. And you are welcome to take one, because there are plenty. But also, yeah, they kind of choose you. It's not really the other way around. So you have to be okay. So let's go over this again. We have our four tips for getting cats from the cat distribution system. Okay, guys. Uh, 1. I forgot what it was. I'm just kidding. Uh, I did forget which order I put them in though. So, oh, 1 was that you have to just wait. Was 1 that you have a nice yard, or was 1 the other one? Okay. I did mix them up. Okay, anyway, we'll just it doesn't matter what order they were in. So but it was have a nice yard, guys. Uh don't you can't chase the cats. Be in this Oh, right. Okay, so the first one was don't let the cat know. Don't let the cat know you want the cat. Cats have desire sensor. Don't let the cat know you want the cat. The second one was make sure you have space for the cat. So don't let the cat know. Make sure you have space for the cat, so the cat just appears, you know? You have to have a place for it to spawn. Uh, 3, you have to have unreasonable amounts of zen. Pick something to do, exist in the same space as the cat where the cat can come and go as it pleases until it trusts you. And 4, unreasonable amounts of zen because you have to wait until the cat chooses you. It is just waiting after that because, yeah, cats are everywhere. They are, even if you live in like a suburban area with domestic cats that all are chipped and collared and stuff, I am totally sure you could employ these tactics and end up with some random under the porch born stray cat. There is a million of them. Uh Probably not joking, there are millions of them. I'm not sure what the actual like domestic cat population is in the US, but I'm sure it's at the very least hundreds of thousands. Actually, maybe I'm not sure of that, but it's got to be a lot. I'm not good at estimations, so I should stop guessing. But and speaking of cats, don't our little Christmas box cats look so cute, guys? They're so cute. Oh, I love them so much. Do you love them? Are they adorable? I love them. They are so freaking cute. Aww. What do you guys think? Do you think they're freaking cute? I think they're freaking cute. Oh, I also think my back freaking hurts, and I spent like an hour drawing those because I was yammering, uh, and they were the warm up. So I was allowed to be slow, surely. That's how this works, right? Uh, Something like that. Anyway, I think I am gonna get up and stretch for just a minute, and then we will come back and do more Crimbus. Yeah. Yes. Sounds good. Uh, does anybody? You guys will have to. I'm gonna put a little thing in the chat. Uh, if anybody wants to tell me where to hide the cats next, go ahead and put it in the chat while I'm not back yet, or oh, hold on. Gotcha, that's why. I was wondering why I had two little cat cameos on the BRB screen before. It's because I didn't want to adjust them multiple times, and so I just stole the one from the desktop screen, which is fair, because I'm gonna do that again. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna stand up, and I'm gonna stretch, and uh, put it here in the chat if you guys want to let me know where to hide the cats next. And I will be right back. Okay, and we're back. Alright, nobody left me any Christmas suggestions, so we have to be creative all by ourselves again, I guess. Mm, what if I just search the word Christmas and I see what comes up? Hmm. Okay. I think I want to put the cats interacting with some little Christmas ornaments, but I'm not sure how exactly I want to do that. What if? Okay, hear me out. Okay, I'm gonna scoot the sketchbook a little bit, so don't look if you don't want to watch me moving the sketchbook. I'm moving the sketchbook. Hold on, hold on. Actually, I have to move other crap on my desk. Excuse me, there's a Rubik's Cube in the way and my freaking headphones. Okay. And now I have moved the sketchbook. Here, let me put some little dots in here so I know where I'm at. Okay, I think, what if I have, like, me on sitting on the floor and I have, like, Christmas ornament on the end of a stick playing with the cats? Or maybe, uh, Missile is asleep in my lap and Mushi is playing with the ornament or something. That's pretty cute. That sounds cute. Or maybe Mushi is asleep in my lap and Missile's playing with the ornament. That one sounds more likely. So if we just have me, I'm just sitting here. And maybe I'm wearing like Santa hat and an ugly Christmas sweater or something. I would have worn an ugly Christmas sweater for you guys, but I don't actually think I have one. I think I don't. I think I have avoided being gifted any ugly Christmas sweaters. I mean, I have some like Christmas hats and gloves and stuff from my grandma that are just kind of bulky, but they're mostly really nice solid color things that she made herself. And my grandmother is very talented, so they're not like, they don't have big tacky Christmas patterns on them or anything. Uh They're actually quite nice. Um, you don't have to believe me, but they are. So I don't know. I don't really have like a ugly Christmas thing to wear for you guys. I do have a big old like Christmas robe that's kind of ugly. It's got snowflakes and stuff on it. I have no idea where it's at though, and probably I would have had to wash it. So yeah, no ugly Christmas. If you guys want to send me ugly Christmas stuff, uh, I don't know how, but you know what? Actually, you could send me uh you could send me a tip and then you can leave the comment as a link to some ugly Christmas stuff, and I promise I will buy the ugly Christmas stuff and I will wear it not even on Christmas if you actually wanted me to do that, but I will also wear it next Christmas. uh if somebody actually sends me ugly Christmas stuff, I promise I will in fact, get the ugly Christmas stuff. I will not misappropriate your funds. It will all go exactly where I say. Unless it happens to cost less than what you sent me for some reason, in which case I will assume that you meant to send me extra money to be nice, and I won't go spend $5 extra on a sweater that doesn't cost $5 more. So keep that part in mind also. I think that's all the disclaimers, right? Surely. And I am not super good at hands, so you guys will have to probably excuse me a little bit as I suffer through making this look kind of like I'm playing with a stick with my cats. I'm kind of like staring at my hand and trying to figure out, like, oh, you know what? I can just hold, I have a pencil or something. If I just hold like a pencil, it'll look the same. And I can use that as like a reference. Yeah, so that was pretty close, so it's not terrible. I've definitely drawn worse ones, I think. Kind of like that, and then the stick is just like here. Aha! That looks so good, actually. That's not even a bad hand. That's not even. I didn't even do that bad, guys. What do you think of that? Crazy. It's almost like references are useful. Also, that is one of my favorite art tips, guys. Beginner art tip for uh not beginners and for everyone, and that is actually such a good art tip. Best art tip ever, hidden right here in the middle of the stream. If you are having trouble finding a reference for like a random weird pose for your hands or a random weird pose like for anything, if you think that you can make that pose yourself, you are a human person and you can take a picture of it. It doesn't have to, it doesn't matter that you're not like the right build or the right, like, if you just need structural lines, or like you want to see a hand doing a weird thing at a weird angle, you can just take a picture of that and stare at it intensely forever. And it is such a good tip that I would not have thought about even one time before somebody said it to me. So do not feel silly if you didn't think about that, because I sure as heck didn't. Um, but also, yeah, you have limbs, and they are way, way, way more adjustable than stock photos. Uh, and if you want to just have a reference for a pose and you can't find it, you can even be like, if you want a reference for like multiple people in a scene or something, you can even just like take multiple pictures of yourself and photo mash them together. Like, you don't even have to have multiple people. It's such a good tip, actually such a good tip. I have used it so many times, especially for hands, because I stink at hands and I really like being able to understand like structure of references, and that's really hard for pictures of hands because hands are really complicated. Like, if you just think about how many little tiny bones are just like in your fingers, like, it is so crazy that something that is just such a given part of. Oh, thank you so much. Everybody gets to watch the cute little dopamine loop. We love those. Christmas dopamine for everybody. Thank you. And thank you to uh I'm gonna butcher that, Cat Vanless. For for oh gosh, I almost said subbing, for following on Twitch. Somebody was gonna get me for being old. Actually, I say that, but every time I say that I'm old, everybody gets upset and goes, "You're so young." Sorry, I didn't mean to do the old person voice. It was instinctive. Thank you. And I love the little the little oh gosh, is it Glep or Glip? I don't remember. I'm so bad at names. The little guy. He's almost got a Christmas hat. It's slightly the wrong color, you know, but it's basically a Christmas hat. Glep. Okay, thank you. I know it was one of those, but then I thought it was gonna be Glip and I was gonna say Glep and I was gonna sound silly. Yeah, no, he's just a little guy. He's always there. He always knows what's going on. And then he tells everybody except us. It's great. I really did like Smiling Friends. That was a good show. I have a I have a little trash goblin in me that really likes dark humor stuff, so my little raccoon insides. I really like a lot of Adult Swim uh animated stuff. Hmm. That's a good one to rewatch. Maybe I should. Oh shoot. I just got an eyelash in my eye. Excuse me while I get my little pocket mirror out and stare at my face. Er, There, I think I got it. Oof, I'm sure that was fun to watch. Sorry about that. Um, nah, that one's a good one. I could rewatch that one. It's been a minute since. Yeah, no, I haven't watched that one maybe since the last new episode came out. So that was probably a few months ago at least now. Many, many moons. Some like that. It is worth a rewatch. That one's got a lot of good scenes and a lot of good, just like, there are so many jokes packed into the animation and the just like background scenes that you could watch it a bunch of times and still see new things. I love shows like that. Yeah, I don't know. I have watched a little bit of the Smiling Friends creators, like streams and podcasts and stuff. But I don't know. I have to be in a very special mood for that much like bro energy, you know? Like they have a lot of bro energy and sometimes I'm there for that and sometimes it's so much. Like it's I get that it's a character that they're playing, but like also it's so overdone that like actually just sitting there and listening to it is a lot. And I have to be in a very certain kind of mood. And if I am in that kind of mood, uh, I usually watch this guy named General Sam because he has a podcast called Forehead Fables that I have watched a lot of. And that is kind of my bro podcast usually. Because I really like him. He's just kind of like a guy, and he also he hits on a lot of like really cool things that I like, and I appreciate his opinions in general for the most part. Obviously, he says some things that are like stupid jokes, and uh he I don't agree with all of his opinions, but like for the most part, he's pretty fair, and I enjoy his commentary. Uh, and he plays a lot of video games and like eats goofy food and is just kind of a guy. Like he makes a lot of jokes about his wife that are a little bit in bad taste, but also his wife and him are really good and they have a kid, and actually I think they have a couple of kids now, and like they've been together since like high school. They just kind of rib on each other. But they're like really tight. It's good vibes. I like it a lot better than a lot of the other like gamer bro stuff. I'm trying to remember why I found him. Oh, it was he used to play Tarkov. I used to play Tarkov when that came out. Um I got very sad that they did this stupid like PvE thing where they made everybody pay more money, and then I got upsetty with them and I don't want to play their game anymore. Um, but and I have plenty of other things to play anyway. But also I did pay a lot of money for that game at one point to play it. And yeah, RIP pocketbook on that one. But I did watch him play also cuz he played when it was pretty new and he was pretty good and he had a lot of like tips for beginners and crap like that and just like fun videos that were instructive and not just like hey guys, this is a tutorial about how you run around the map. It is just like they were actually like, put together kind of like they were almost like 70s ad vibes or something where it was like kind of a skit and then kind of information, right? Is like, so this is what you got to do, and then you got he had lots of like graphics and like lots of like him standing on the screen but like with the green screen and like doing lots of like pointing crap. It was fun. It was good to watch. And then also, you know, intermittent little like clips and stuff. And then he also has a podcast with like his online pals, and then that was cool. I watched a lot of that. I probably even now, I mean, I they come out with like I think one of those a month or something like that. So, I can't have missed I can't have missed more than like 20 hours of content or something like that. I'm probably at least that caught up. Uh so I could probably sit down one weekend and catch up. Actually, I guess they have like multiple hours on those, so maybe it'd be more like 40 hours. Maybe it'd be a week or something like that. I could sit and binge and catch up on that, but I haven't watched any in a minute. Cause it is yeah, big bro energy. Big bro energy has to be a certain kind of mood. All right, hold on. I'm gonna look up a reference so that I don't uh do some silly ADHD nonsense like draw the cat's legs backwards. And I'm gonna start over with the little uh locking thing, I think, because I want it to be a little bit smaller and a little bit higher up, I think. Okay, little kitty. He just hanging out. He's trying to reach it, but it's so far away. Oh no. My cats are shrunk for the purposes of this demonstration. Cause I don't know if you can tell by the picture, but my cats are quite large cats. The one in the front of the photo there that's kind of just hanging out in the chair is like 13 pounds, which um since I've said it a couple of times now, I don't have to do the conversion, is like 6 kilos. He's huge. He's a huge cat. He's like uh he's like more than a meter long. Um yeah, he's a big boy. If I lift him, he's like all of my arms. He's yeah. And the other one is smaller than him, but not by as much as I would probably like. Um, Actually, maybe I don't know. Maybe if he was a ton smaller than the other one, they wouldn't get along so good. But yeah, got a big couple of kitties. They are so cute, but goblinos. And the big one, thankfully, is a little bit more or I guess a little bit less interested in ruining things, like getting into our stuff and whatever. But he is really smart, and if the little one wants to get into something, he is more than willing to help. Uh, and yeah, I will have to go around and put some baby locks on like a bunch of our cupboards because I bought them and I'd been putting it off, and they have eaten, I think, like 2 separate rolls of paper towels and 2 separate rolls of toilet paper waiting for me to get the baby locks on the cupboards and stuff. Uh so yeah, so we'll have to put the baby locks on the cupboards, and I'll have to tuck the paper towels and the tissue paper under there so that they can stop eating it. They It's crazy. Like, I know lots of people will say their cats just like chew toilet paper, and certainly our cats will do some of that, but it's like it really is like prepping to eat it. Like, they want to consume the paper. It's crazy. They will shred it to pieces, but it's like to prepare it for later. If I leave it around, they will keep shredding it and chewing on it and swallowing some. Uh so there is certainly room for improvement there or something like that. I don't know. They just I don't know. I keep thinking of like getting some little like plastic guards or something, but I don't know. I it's There's this saying I really like about research and development that is from uh one of the park rangers at Yellowstone, and I'm so bad at names I cannot remember what the guy's name is, so sorry about that. But there's this quote that is from one of the park rangers at Yellowstone that is something like, it's really hard to design trash cans for the park because there is a large amount of overlap between the dumbest tourist and the smartest bear. And I think that is a really good uh staying for why it's kind of tricky for me to find things that work for my cats, because my cats are really good at figuring stuff out when they want things. Um Luckily, for me, the things that they want are usually like food that they're willing to wait for patiently because I feed them plenty, or toys that I am willing to spend a couple bucks spoiling them on so they don't destroy things, you know? Um and yeah, with the paper towels and the toilet paper, it's I don't know what to do about all that besides block them from getting it, and that is really hard because it's hard to find something that is convenient for us to use for things like tissue paper and toilet paper and paper towels, uh and also will keep them from eating all of it. Like even if I got like one of those ones from like public toilets where it has like a big plastic case on the outside, like my cats would very quickly figure out how to push the little dial on the side, I think. I don't think that would be hard for them. Like they can open the cupboards already. I don't think that that one's going to be difficult. Um and yeah, they I don't understand what I could do that would keep that like available to the people using the toilet and needing the toiletries, um without just giving them access to it. And yeah, I don't know. I guess maybe I will have to find like some acceptable paper products that they can destroy, uh and like leave them somewhere that is, but then they'll just make a mess. So I don't know. I have no idea, guys. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. Probably nothing at the moment besides the baby locks. That's probably what I'm doing for right now because yeah, they are crafty. They are just crafty critters. I love them to pieces. Uh, and thankfully they love me because they are so smart. So stinking smart. If they did not, I'm sure many more of my things would be destroyed. The little one certainly lets me know that he could destroy my things if I were to not pay attention to him for an extended period of time, or not feed them quite fast enough, or if there isn't appropriate water and litter available, etc., etc. And I'm drawing big old long hair on this, but I ain't got big old long hair anymore on purpose, and I don't know why I'm still drawing it. It's just because I like the curls, but I'm gonna draw mine instead. Kind of just poking out from the hat. That one is a little bit too off to the side. There we go. But yeah, if I wanted to draw uh cats as big as my cats, I probably would have had to frame this a little bit different. Uh, cause yeah, if I'm sitting on the floor and I want to be playing with my cats with like a wand, like I said, he's tall, so I have to like reach. That wouldn't be as fun of a drawing, probably. I don't know, maybe it would have been just fine, but I didn't do it. It's too late now. He's so cute though. He's got such good proportions and he's so healthy that like in pictures, because cats are just kind of fluff, it is really hard to tell how big he is. Uh like even in this picture that is up on the screen, he is like leaning over a pretty large armchair. Uh and the tower behind him is also quite substantial, but it's hard to tell because he's got such good proportions and there's not like something directly next to him. And he's got such good proportions that even if there is something directly next to him in a picture, it's a little bit hard to tell how big he is. Like, I could tell you that those pillows that he's sitting on are like some big square bed throw pillows for like a full size bed. And I don't know how long those are, but probably at least a foot long. So I can tell you that he's all curled up next to those foot long pillows and he still looks that big, but it doesn't, me saying that is not the same impact as like if he wanted to come sit with us and I could show you like how big he is, cuz he is quite large. I want to put something on the pants that's kind of Christmassy, but I don't know what that should be, guys. What if I just look up Christmas pants? Christmas pants. Uh Oh, true. We could just put little checkers on them, like red pajamas. I have a pair of really cozy red pajamas. That's actually here. That's a fun Christmas story. So me and my girly friend have been together for like a really ridiculous long time. Uh, like it's gonna be almost a decade next year. Next year will be nine whole years that she's been stuck with me, I think. I think this year was 8. Did I decide this year was 8 or 7? Sorry. All that getting old I was talking about. uh but I'm sure she'll remind me later. Uh Either way, still almost a decade she's been stuck with me, and one of the like very first Christmases that I ever went with her to her family's Christmas instead of to my family's Christmas because my family is kind of poop. Um, is we all went and sat around this like big Christmas tree with like lots of presents, and it was this like huge thing where everybody like opened all their presents together, um, which meant that everybody got to figure out exactly how you felt about their gifts, which was really intense for brand new holidays with new family people. That was a lot. Um and one of the things that my girlfriend got that she really didn't want um was these big fluffy red pajama pants, and uh I had kind of always wanted a pair of big fluffy red pajama pants, and at the time I my family uh well, I shouldn't say that. I was gonna say my family didn't really have any money, but my mom kind of pretends that she has no money so that she doesn't have to buy her kids things, I think, for the most part. 'Cause she definitely does have some money. Um, but whatever. Anyway, she ends up like doing a bunch of nonsense, so yeah, that was usually not. Anyway, um I didn't the whole point was I didn't really have a lot of warm clothes. That was my whole point. Sorry, before I go off on some random nonsense tangent. And so I thought it would be really awesome to have like a big fluffy pair of winter pajamas, and I didn't get like why she wouldn't be super freaking excited about a big fluffy pair of winter pajamas. And I guess I must have been a little too obvious about that because, like, right in front of the person who gave them to her, she was like, yeah, actually, these are kind of like not even really my size, and I don't really feel like going and returning them. I mean, if you want them, you can just, like, have them. And, I still wear those. I wore those yesterday. They're so comfy. I feel actually I don't feel bad. The person who bought them for her was I think probably didn't know what size she wore because they did not care and were a little bit rude. So, maybe I don't even feel bad. But also, I did totally just yoink those pajama bottoms and I wear them. I wear them to this day. And that was how I knew she was the one. She gave me warm Christmas pajamas. No, I'm sure it helped, but she's also just a sweetie, which she's trying. Eey. What do you guys think of this? This is so cute. Oh, she's checking on me. You could get me more water if you wanted. That would be nice. Thank you. Like I said, she's a sweetie. Uh, yeah. She keeps bringing me hot chocolate, so I keep making a joke about get you a girlfriend that brings you hot chocolate. People are probably a little fed up with that one because, uh, thank you, because it's really easy. uh, but also probably everybody else would really like a girlfriend to bring them hot chocolate, every once in a while. So maybe I could quit bragging on people so much, but it's fun. I don't usually get to brag on people. Uh, Everyone's a little bit of a poop on the inside. How about that? Inside you there are two wolves or something like that. Oh, I meant to like do this to like check out my work, but just like higher up and drop my pencil. That is looking pretty Christmassy, guys. I don't know. Is there a Christmas spirit thing you think we're missing out of this scene? I'm I'm feeling a little bit like we're probably getting close to being alright to just do another one. But I also don't want to leave this one looking undone or anything because it's so cute. And I told that cool story about my Christmas pajamas. They are actually genuinely super cozy. Yeah, if you guys are like cold wherever you live, it is not that cold here, so I don't really need these tips anymore. But where I used to live, it was super freaking cold. And yeah, like warm undergarments and pants and socks, super underrated. Everybody's like, get you a big old coat. Nah, get you like some wool socks. Get you like long johns. If you don't even know what long johns are, this is your time to use the internet and learn really cool things. Because let me tell you, if you are just cold underneath that really big jacket, it's not gonna matter. Your big old jacket will keep you insulated while you sweat to death. Like just buy a hat. Buy a big fuzzy hat. Buy some big warm socks. Like all of you should be a little bit covered if you are that cold. If you are like having a problem with the cold, like a big problem where it's like you know, if you're if you really just can't do it, then anywhere that you have exposed skin is going to be an issue for you. Because anywhere that you have exposed skin, like your body is trying to equalize that temperature, right? It's like you know how okay, real easy one for anybody who has to deal with the crappy US school system. I mean, averages work the same, so people who don't have to deal with the anyway. So, if you have a lot of grades in school in a class and you're doing kind of okay in that class, but the class is like the whole set of points for the whole class, right? So if you miss an assignment, like a whole assignment, you know how that one assignment can be like a whole bunch of points off the total, even though it's just one assignment? That's like your point of exposed skin, right? Your whole body is trying to get to the same temperature. So if one point is like exposed directly to the cold, like everything kind of has to make up for that. So if you're cold, big jackets are yeah, but also so are big hats, scarves, those little freaking balaclava thingies for your face. If you don't want to do that, you can wrap a scarf around your head and get a big hat, and it probably will look less suspicious. If you're worried about looking suspicious, you could get a big jacket with one of those big fuzzy hoods that like closes around your face. There are plenty of ways to cover your face in a cozy and non-suspicious manner. I don't know why I said balaclava first. That was just what I thought of. I used to have one of those as a kid, and probably going around in white neighborhoods with my little brown butt and balaclava on my face was not a smart idea in the winter, but I did do that quite a bit. And thankfully, uh, you know, nobody hurt me, so uh that's all I can say about that, I guess. Moving on. I think this is pretty done. Unless you guys have burning requests for this little cat playing with the Christmas ornament, but he is pretty cute, I think. And definitely smaller than the missile, but the missile is not proportional for this picture, I don't think. So we'll have to include him in some other Christmas activities maybe. Or we'll just keep drawing him small. We call him mini missile. Missile mini size. That's pretty cute though. And not terrible for a quick one. I don't know if I like that face very much, but maybe if I were to come back and redo this or something, I would fix that. But psh, when was the last time I redid any of this crap? Oh yeah, I said I was gonna scan these for you guys and put them on the red sheet, and then I did not do that. Maybe I will make a note about doing that for you guys. Thank you, thank you. Oh shoot, I forgot to warn everybody about moving the notebook. I'm sorry, I'm moving it. Is everybody dead? Aw, crap. Sorry. I'm moving the notebook. I promise to tell you when I'm done moving it. Sorry. But thank you. Thank you for the compliments right before I killed everyone. Uh, my bad. Alright. There we go. No, no. Not Fluffy Taz. We will miss you. We will send you Christmas wishes. Christmas wishes. Christmas wishes. I do believe in Christmas. I do believe in. Or wait, no, hold on. I do believe in Santa. I do believe in Santa. Did it work? I don't know where I'm putting the cats next. Maybe we'll have to. Maybe we'll have to put them, uh, somewhere with Fluffy Taz in the dark. Hmm. All right, so we have gifts, we have ornaments. What other Christmas nonsense should our cats be screwing with, guys? What cats nonsense goblininos? I don't know what I'm saying. What destruction should our cats be getting up to? Is the gist of what I meant to be saying. Hmm. Okay, okay. How are we gonna make that Christmassy though? Let me think. Mm, Oh, okay. Okay, I've got it, guys. So, we're gonna have uh we'll have like the back of office chair over here and desk. And then we'll have little table with the router on it. Uh and the router is being pulled into Christmas decorations, and all the Christmas decorations are about to topple onto the floor. Maybe we'll have like, oh, it's catching like a little angel or something. Maybe we can have the little angel like look scared even though it's just a decoration. Toy Story style. Do you guys have lots of fun holiday plans? Are you doing stuff for Christmas? Are you doing stuff for a different holiday? Anybody got fun stuff worth sharing? If not, that's cool too. I'm not doing anything extravagant myself. I probably am sitting at the house and watching movies with the roomies, but that's Christmas for us. And also I made them some, I think, pretty cute, cool homemade gifts. So I hope they like those. I would show them to you guys, but I don't want them to find them. And uh yeah, so I will make sure I get some good pictures of those when they have them open and stuff, so that I can show off my cute little handiwork. Uh yeah, I don't know. I really like homemade gifts, but there is a point, right? Like I I have like some sweet little pine cone thing that my brother made me when he was really small uh for Christmas, that's got like glitter and paint, and it's like a pine cone on a little piece of wood. It's adorable. I love it. If my brother, who is now an adult, gave me a little pine cone with some paint on it and some glitter glue and like stuff like that, I would probably give him a bit of a side eye. Like that would be a weird thing to give me now, right? So like I really do like homemade gifts, but like there has to be a point, right? Some people will just like they'll be like, "Okay, I knit stuff, right? And that's really cool. So I'm going to knit you this little animal that you like. Oh, thanks. That's adorable. Okay, now I'm going to knit you a variation of this same little animal for every occasion for forever." And then it's like, okay, at some point, I don't know if I'm being rude if I get rid of these, right? Like, I don't need. 17 knit teddy bears sitting on my desk in a row, right? As sweet as they are. Like, like there's a point. There's a point. So I try to be careful about the homemade gifts that I give out. That they are things that people will actually I mean, if you paint it with intention, if it's actually meant to be like, that's my point, is I think with homemade gifts, right? If you're using it to get out of buying a gift, that's kind of crappy, right? Like if you are using it because you like have money, but you also have construction paper lying around and you think you can like just slap together some cardstock and have it be a really nice Christmas gift, and you don't actually care about giving the person you're giving it to anything meaningful, like I think that is crummy. And I and I think that like a lot of people when they give gifts, like just give gifts out of obligation. I'm kind of not a gifts of obligation person either. Like I really wanted to be able to give my roomies something for Christmas. I didn't feel like I had to, and if I felt like I had to, it might not have been so much fun to put together some cute little gifts for them. But because I felt like I wanted to give them something, uh even though I didn't have this year a bunch of random like disposable income to give them really nice big expensive presents, I figured I could make some cute little things that they would actually enjoy and that they aren't going to feel like they can't throw out. And if they do feel like they want to throw them out, I am going to try really hard not to be offended by that because uh yeah, like it's just they're just some things that they're just cute little things that I made, and I am gonna try not to be so attached to them that if they don't like them, they can just get rid of them because they don't really have that much monetary value, you know? Uh, like the pine cone. Like if my brother brought me a pine cone now that was like the same setup, but also he painted it like really well, or he did so. My brother does some cute little like graffiti art stuff. If he brought me a pine cone covered in graffiti art stuff, like that would still be cool. I would still take that. I would still think that's a sweet upgrade to my Christmas gift from my brother from whenever the frick that was ago. And I would probably just put it next to the other one on the shelf and have it be cute. But if he gave me like the same pine cone I already have with similar amounts of effort and glitter glue, like that would be a little bit silly. I would probably not feel like he uh thought about me when he was making that gift the second time. I would probably not think that he was doing that with a lot of, meaningful intentions. Uh, I think that is one of the big things that everybody gets kind of bogged down with on Christmas that I think is way more important than like having lots of fancy decorations and pictures and the perfect family outing whatever. Like is just that like holidays are supposed to be a day where everybody just gets to collectively take a break, right? Together. It's supposed to be nice. It's supposed to be good for all the people involved. It's supposed to be relaxing and chill. And you are supposed to get to feel like you come back from it having taken a break. And if you go to your family Christmas and come back feeling like you spent 48 hours walking on eggshells and trying not to hurt anybody's feelings, and like you maybe didn't wear the right thing, and did anybody even like that you were there? Like, you should just not go. Like, that's that's a lot. That's a lot of stuff that people just shouldn't have to deal with for the holidays. Like, you just, yeah, just to chill, just to be together, like happy, just take a breath. It's a stop and smell the roses kind of day. And I think a lot of people, like even one of my roommates was like, "Well, what do people even do for Christmas?" Cuz it's kind of gonna be the first year that we're all just here the whole time, and nobody is even like thinking of going anywhere, and we're just here. And I was like, well, we can do whatever the heck we want. That's the point. Uh because it is the point. You should get to do whatever is fun and cozy for you, and whatever is gonna make you feel like you had a holiday, you know? Like, and if that's sitting in front of the couch and watching TV with your roomies, like I'm gonna do, that's totally fine. And if that's going to some big New Year's Eve party, you should find people that want to do that with you too. It's it doesn't have to all be so black and white about everything. Or like, I know some people get really bogged down in traditions, and some people, traditions are like really important to them for social structure or whatever, and that's fine too. But if you don't have those necessities for tradition to be important to you, right? If it's not like super integral to your quality of life that you follow those traditions, then, you know, make your own that make you feel good instead of following them. It's like you don't gotta go and, yeah, you don't gotta go and do what everybody else is doing just cuz everybody else is doing it for the holidays. It doesn't have to be all that complicated. You can just do whatever you want and say. And if somebody says, "Man, that sounds boring. I'm sorry, I guess you didn't have a good time, huh?" You can tell them to frick right off, cause yeah, you did have a good time. That was exactly what you wanted to do. Or if anybody's like, "What, you didn't spend it with your family? That's so sad." Be like, "Yeah, cause spending it with my family would have been sad for me. Like, screw off. I don't want to." Uh, or you know, like, you don't have to deal with other people, uh or you shouldn't have to feel like other people get to tell you how to do your holidays, your events. Just make them your events. And if those traditions or whatever are important for them to be your events, then have those. And otherwise, you don't gotta. Hello. Or you know what? Actually, instead of a Christmas angel, our Christmas tree is actually like countertop sized, and I'm sure as soon I was gonna put it up today, cuz I had put off putting it up, and I'm sure as soon as I get it up they will knock it right off the counter. So we'll manifest that right here. I'm doing all right. I think I'm maybe still a little bit sick, so sorry if my throat sounds a little off. Um, but yeah, other than that, pretty good. we are sitting drawing some cute little Christmas pictures of cats in various uh states of disarray. True, true. I have this huge bag of chai tea, like some random knockoff powder mix nonsense from the Costco. It's I'm sure not like good tea, but is still tastes sweet and yummy. So I will drink it, and honey is a good idea. Uh oh yeah, you're so right. I forget that. There are so well, I've got my coffee right here. I'm already drinking the coffee. The tea is after coffee, you know. Uh Diet caffeine. Like when people stop drinking or sorry, when people stop smoking cigarettes and they start smoking like the little tiny cigarettes before they quit all the way. Like that's me with tea. I love my coffee so much, but I also used to be a Monster Energy for life kind of guy, and I got a lot of heart problems that I probably shouldn't be drinking Monster Energy all the time. Uh like both family history, and now I've got a couple of marks on my record for like hypertension or whatever, like from probably drinking too much caffeine. But aside from that, yeah, caffeine's not good for you guys. Sorry to sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but caffeine is in fact a little bit terrible for you and your heart, especially if you drink a lot of it. Or like I did, if you take caffeine straight up in pill form many times a day, uh for college purposes, you know, your hearts don't actually appreciate all of that, for the record. Yeah, I don't know. Some energy drinks are really sweet, and then some of them are like really nice. There used to be this one that Monster used to make called yerba mate dragon tea, and I yeah, it's my brain and not my heart. So my brain and my heart are at odds with that one. My heart begs me to stop and my brain begs me to continue. Um but yeah, no, they used to have this one that was yerba mate tea and Monster Energy in the same drink, and uh yerba mate is like a pretty caffeinated tea all by itself, and then also Monster Energy. And I don't know why it got discontinued, but I'm sure it had something to do with the fact that it had a good deal more caffeine in it because of the tea than some of the other Monster Energies. They still, what, like in the UK or something? Because I don't think they make it here in the US anymore. Are you lying to me? Did they get reinstated or something? They discontinued it while I was in college for sure. So at least for a while, cuz uh I got real upset and bought somebody's like back stock of it. I don't think I've had those ones. Are those like a gamer one or something? I don't know those ones. Ah, okay, fair enough, fair enough. Okay, but I don't know. Hold on. I'm gonna look it up. Oh my god, they did bring them back. Oh, that's dangerous for me. Maybe I shouldn't know this information, actually. I love those so much. Bro, how have I not seen these? It says they sell them at the Walmart. What the heck? I guess I just wasn't paying attention because I assumed they weren't there. Oh, the can looks different too. Oh, frick, guys. This is dangerous information for me to have. No, when they discontinued those the first time, uh, I straight up went onto eBay and bought like a box case that somebody just had left over in their store probably. Um, and had those shipped to my college dorm because I was like, I need these. I am having withdrawal from my caffeine right now. And I have tests to do. Send me the tea, please. I don't care that they're $6 a can. Give them to me. I think I did pay something ridiculous, like probably $6 a can or something like that for those. It was not good. Um, I spent too much money on a box of tea. But they are so good. They are so good. I love them so much. The mango ones, I have had the mango ones and those are okay. I don't hate them. The white one, that's my girlfriend's favorite one, and let me tell you, I am gonna kind of I am gonna kind of say you on that one. Sorry guys, if that one is your favorite. It's my girlfriend's favorite too, and she will be mad that I say you because I already have said you about it to her, and I know that she gets upset. Uh, but also, yeah, I do not like the white ones. Any of the ones that have like fake sugar in them, or uh like low calorie additive stuff. All of those like give me like a weird aftertaste in my mouth and kind of make my stomach hurt. I don't know if I'm like allergic to aspartame or something. Uh or some other gross additive that they use in those in the US cuz our food regulation's not that good here. But yeah, they always taste kind of funny and they make my stomach hurt. So I don't drink any of the ones that are like low calorie nonsense usually. If they have like corn syrup or real sugar, I will drink them. But like yeah, lots of the plant-based sugar additives like there's one that starts with an S that's really pop stevia. Stevia, everybody around me that I have talked to really likes stevia as a sugar additive, but it just has a really weird aftertaste to me. I don't like it. It like it like tastes like a plant. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I don't want my sugar to taste like a plant. I that I'm sure doesn't make any sense. I wish English had better ways to describe food. Um but yeah, there's like I don't know if it's like a chloroplast kind of taste. It's like acidy or something. Like it tastes like sharp lettuce or something to me a little bit on the aftertaste. And I don't want to eat that. I'm sorry. I know it's supposed to be good for me, but I don't like it. I like plenty of other stuff that's good for me. Like broccoli. But yeah, no. And we'll just have him marching proudly away with it. Thank you, thank you. I hope it will in fact look like he's about to ruin everyone's Christmas gaming sessions. And we'll just have it like plugged in down here. And then you can tell that he's about to rag it off. It's about to be everyone's problem. Everybody must have been off opening presents or something. No one's paying attention to the cat. And that was their mistake. That was their grave mistake, grave error. And now he is about to ruin everyone's Christmas gaming. And he's gonna look real proud about it too. He's gonna have his ears all up. He's just walking away. Nobody bothered him. Yeah, nobody was paying attention to him, so why would anybody even notice that he walked off with the cord? Nobody's even gonna care, right? Nobody was paying attention to him. So, I mean, nobody cares, right? He's just gonna walk off with the cord. Don't even worry about it. He's just over here. Just, strutting off. See, this one is more mistletoe size, but he's looking a little bit squished, I think. I think maybe we'll have to like arch the back a little bit, maybe put the tail like out that way. And I'm gonna just light erase all of this because I think I have worked it up way too much. There's too many lines going on. And bring the one leg forward. Maybe we'll have it like wrapped under him so that it's real obvious that he's trying to pull it. Nobody was even paying attention. He just decided that he would have some of his own Christmas fun with the router, with the Wi-Fi router. Nobody was even worried about it, so surely it's fine. Don't even worry about it. He looks so goblin. That's so cute. It's actually so good. He's about to destroy the Wi-Fi. Ah, oh no. Somebody stop him. It's so cute. Ah, I love this one, guys. Was that Fluffy Taz that said Wi-Fi router? Thank you. Thank you for such a silly, stupid prompt that is brought such cozy Christmas cats to the page. That's actually so adorable. Thank you. Hmm. I want it to be a little bit more obvious that this is like, ew, I stabbed myself with the pencil. Don't want to do that. I was gonna say, I just wanted to make it a little bit more obvious that this was the Wi-Fi router. So maybe I'll put like a little indicator light and little Wi-Fi symbol. Maybe some buttons. And I'll just have some cords coming off the back here. Hmm. It's so cute. I really like this one, guys. This one might be my favorite so far. Thanks for the silly suggestion. And then, uh, bring the cord around. Show that it's plugged in over here.
He's really trying, though. He's got the pull. He's got the pull going. Here, and maybe we'll have a Christmas mug that was next to the tree. And you can decide if there's coffee or tea in it for yourself. Uh, but it's either way, it's about to fall. It's about to fall on the floor because it got pushed with everything. Add some little details to our tree before it gets destroyed. Well, it's black coffee in my mug for the record uh if that changes anything for you. I'm not a put milk in the coffee guy. I don't dislike it. I just if I'm gonna make coffee for myself, which I'm not usually cuz somebody else will make the coffee for me. Uh I'm just not a morning person. I want to do the least amount of things in the morning, including literally putting milk in the coffee. Um so I just drink black coffee. Yeah, I usually will. I mean, if I'm like at a coffee house or something, like it's not the morning, I don't actually care about having the cup of coffee that much. Maybe I'll have like a latte or a macchiato or something, that's like kind of just like a tasty little drink. I know somebody will disagree with me on the macchiatos being a tasty little drink, but I like espresso. I like a cute little espresso shot. It's nice. Um, but yeah, usually I will just drink the black coffee. This is black coffee here on my desk that I've been sipping on for all 3 hours of stream. So now it's like hours old black coffee. I'm like uh comedy police precinct uh, territory now. It's actually so bitter and it's cold.
And now there's none left. Just in time for us to be putting the finishing touches on this guy. Missile the Void, the destroyer of chords. Come to steal all your Christmas gaming because you were not paying attention to him and giving him enough pets. He decided. Oh, he's so sweet. Ah, Missile would never do this, for real. He's, he's destructive, but he's also genuinely really good. If he's gonna destroy something, it will be one thing because he got mad. He's not usually uh a domino effect catastrophe type of cat, thankfully. He usually will pick one thing and destroy it and be like, pay attention to me. But, I guess if everything was piled up on the counter just right and he wanted to pull on a cord. The other one is the domino catastrophe type cat. Thank you, thank you. I love it too. It's so good. I was trying to see if I could locate the bigger one because the littler one is here on the windowsill. You can kind of see him. But yeah, Missile must be off asleep somewhere. I was gonna show him off. Uh, cause he's huge. I probably have a good picture on my phone that has a better example of how huge. Uh, and if I can't find it real quick, we'll just sit here and stare at these for a minute because it's adorable and I think I'm done. And if you guys think of anything else for me to add, I totally will, but it's so cute. Let's just stare at it for a minute. While I see if I can find a good example of how huge my kitty is.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, he's so well proportioned. It's hard to get a picture of him that is a really good example. Ah, okay. Yeah, I think it's pretty freaking good too. Hi, Bobby. He's moving about, getting antsy. He knows his time is coming for pets and play. He's right too. Hmm. Well, this is probably my best one that has like any real size comparison. So think of it's like a really typical little floor grate for heating, right? They're probably like a foot long, like a US foot, which is I think like 25 centimeters or something like that. Oh wait, I have a ruler. I can tell you how many it is. It's 30. It's 30 centimeters. Um so like so imagine the thing this cat is laying on is like 30 centimeters wide ish, you know? This is my cat. He is quite large. He is asleep and all curled up, and he is still kind of dwarfing that heating vent. Uh, yeah, he's adorable, but also big old kitty. Like, he looks big and exaggerated in this picture I just drew, but admittedly, he is not that exaggerated. He is the size of people's small dogs and maybe reaching the lower end of medium dog territory. He is quite large for a cat. And unlike a dog that is that big, he is real active. Really really active. Uh and real agile and yeah, I cannot. If he wanted to get anywhere in my house, he could. I'll just say that. Like, he is crafty and sneaky and. Yeah. But I love him. I love him to pieces. And this one, even though you can't really see him with the glare. But they're both sweethearts. Man, I kind of thought if I sat here and talked a little bit, the other one might show up, but I guess not. I guess we won't have any IRL cat cameo today. I'll have to show him off another time. I'm sure I will show him off for you guys many times because I love them so much and there are new people here to show him off to all the time. So, yeah. Thank you so much for all of the new people showing up here all the time. And I think I'm going to start doing the little sign off. This is so cute. Thank you guys for the prompts for this. I really hope that I remember to go here. You know what? I will put it in my little. I have a bunch of these little composition books that are I used my like label maker to put like lists and stuff on them. Um, but anyway, I'll put my put in my little notebook that I need to scan the Xmas cats for you guys because you guys should be able to go onto the Reddit and get your very own really nice saved copy of the beautiful Christmas cats. That's lovely. And I appreciate you guys helping me out with that, with my brain not thinking of all that many creative things this afternoon. But thanks for sticking around for that. I think this one came out super cute. If you missed any of it and you want to go back and watch this after I wrap up here, you are welcome to do that. This should go up right here on Twitch immediately after I sign off. So you're welcome to go do that. And if you want to go watch me draw cats doing some other stuff, I've been drawing a bunch of these cats playing Realm of the Mad God characters. Little D&D style dungeoneers for a couple of weeks. So I've got a bunch of backlog of those up now here on Twitch and then also over on YouTube. If you guys want to watch any of that stuff over there, you are welcome to do that also. Any of my things that are non-video content should all be linked together in my little card in the bio. It's got a link tree there for you guys if you guys want to go see any of my other works or if you want to check out the Redbubble with the stickers. I still have not updated those in forever, so if you don't want to check them out, I get it, that's fair, but there are stickers there if you want to go and buy some old stickers. uh I will try to continue updating machinery around my office and ideas in my brain so that hopefully we can get some stickers for you guys that aren't quite so old here at some point. But if you want to support me, that's a great way to do that and also get a little thing for yourself. And if you just want to send me some cute little Christmas money because you feel bad that I'm sitting here on Christmas talking to you guys or whatever the heck, or cause you're just nice and whatever, Christmas kindness, pay forward, all that jazz. I've got my cute little stream tips thingy, and I think that does work even when I'm not streaming. But if you do it while I'm streaming, everybody gets the cute little dopamine loop. So, up to you guys on all of that. And thank you so much for joining me and for all of you guys' great positive energy. I love coming to hang out with you guys and draw all of this stuff. It's so chill and so fun. And yeah, and happy holidays. Have a wonderful week. Have a wonderful Christmas or Hanukkah or whatever it is that you're celebrating. And I will see all of you guys next week. Take care. Have a great, great set of holidays, whatever those holidays are for you. Bye, guys.